Okay, I'm back. My live cut out for a minute, but I'm coming to just talk about some things, some downloads, share some downloads with you. You know how Zaya like to do. She pop in and out, especially on the weekends when I can slow down and really process and think about things. And so I'm coming today because it has occurred to me. So the name of this live is, if you are anything, if you are black in anything dope, whether that is educated, talented, spiritually inclined, gifted, resilient, passionate, whatever it is that makes you amazing, whatever gifts that you possess as a black person that you use on a daily basis to just enhance the lives of the people around you, and you are not living more abundantly, you are, my dear, playing in the wrong league. And what does that mean? The truth of the matter is, being black in America, especially, our gifts and talents have always been commodified for money. We have always been taught to not be proud of who we are, to deny our heritage, to shrink in front of others, to be small, and not to walk around with pride in what it is we possess, not to lead with our worth, not to demand our worth, not to expect our worth in any type of interactions. And it basically just makes us vulnerable to, being used and being exploited without being properly compensated for the ways in which we enhance and energize and amplify the spaces around us. And so I just came to say this to you as I say it to myself. If you are black, if you are educated, if you are spiritually inclined, if you are gifted in any way, you have God-given gifts that you use every day to get by, to make money, to, hustle up and to survive. But you have not used those gifts to put you in spaces that will make sure that you are living the life that you deserve to live because it is your birthright. Then you playing in the wrong league. You downplaying your gifts, and you are you putting yourself in positions and connections with people who are not going to value you, and they're only going to use you. When you play in the league that you're supposed to be playing in, take for instance the NBA, the NFL, all those different leagues. In order to get to those spaces, you have to possess a certain gift. Right? You have to be athletically inclined. You also have to know the principles, the technical knowledge behind all of that. Then you have to know how to work politically in order to, strategize to get into those spaces to be able to take advantage of the opportunities there. That is the same. That's the same across the board in life in general. If you are gifted in any way, shape, or form, and you are not operating in your highest capacity, if you are not amongst other people who are gifted like you, and you are not actively in an ongoing exchange of gifted energy that is benefiting you, you are playing in the wrong league, and you are taking your gifts for granted because you're comfortable. You've been taught to shrink, and it's easier for you to use your gifts when you get ready and show them off in the environment that you're in, as opposed to rising to the occasion and playing in the league that you're supposed to be playing in. You playing in the little leagues when you should be in the major leagues. And we all do it, It's not nothing to be embarrassed about. It's just the reality, as black people. So as we are, bringing this Juneteenth weekend to an end, and we're talking about black resilience and circulating the black dollar and black excellence and all of these different things, I challenge you to take some time to sit with yourself and ask yourself, what are the ways in which I have sold myself short? What are the talents and gifts I am taking advantage of, or that I am not taking advantage of? If your talents and gifts are not enhancing your life, not elevating you to a place where you should be in life, then it's time to do some reevaluation. It's time to figure out what league you're supposed to be playing in, and get ready to be uncomfortable once you step into that space. If you have spent your life playing in the little leagues when you really should have been in the major leagues. Once you get into the major leagues, it's going to be uncomfortable. You will feel as if you don't measure up at times, because there are just things that that's a muscle that you have not exercised. You don't understand the rules. Sometimes it's new information that's going to come to you that you're going to have to be able to process. You're going to have to be able to apply information on the fly. You're going to have to be able to correct your course in real time in order to take advantage, because you're playing catch up, because you've been behind the 8 ball. That is the reality of black people everywhere. We are magnificently made. Our melanin makes us resilient. It gives us soul. It gives us magic. It gives us talent. It gives us the natural ability to be able to do things that other races and demographics have to work at on a daily basis in order to be able to do on a daily basis. Sometimes it takes them decades to be able to achieve the level of ability and capability that come naturally to black people. So I didn't prepare anything. I didn't write down nothing other than the fact that if you are black, educated, talented, spiritually inclined, gifted in any way, shape, or form, and you are not living life more abundantly, then you are playing in the wrong league. If you are not, and what does living life more abundantly mean? Of course, yes, it means financial wealth, because that's the key to unlocking, to reversing generational curses, right? That's the key to making sure that the next generation is not scraping and begging and robbing Peter to pay Paul in order to survive. It's the key to making sure that the next generation thrives. But living life more abundantly is also about having an abundance of people who are on your level around you, who are willing to pour into you, who see the real you, who are willing to invest in you because they want to see you win, and who also see the ways in which you benefit them, and they give you gratitude for that. You ain't got to ask. You ain't got to beg. You ain't got to beat around the bush or tap dance around it. They go ahead and treat you the way they treat you, with the worth that you hold, and you don't have to ask, because what's understood don't have to be explained. So if you're not in a space where you're receiving that type of treatment on the regular, then you are playing in the wrong league. If you are giving, if you are connected to people what is the point that I want? Okay, so the point that I want to make is, a lot of times we find ourselves playing in the wrong league because we have people around us who we love, who we want to take to the mountaintop with us. We want to see them win the same way that we about to win. We want to experience and share those wins with those people. And sometimes it ain't always set up like that, because the very people that you want to be connected with at the top, they may have what it takes to get there, but they might not have the mindset that you have. So if you find yourself connected to people who you want to win with, and you want to take that road together to success, life more abundantly, wealth, the American dream, whatever it is that you deem to be supreme happiness, and the pinnacle of the vibe of living a good life in this lifetime, it's important that you vet those people, family and all. You got to vet them. Yes, you want them to be there, but you have to understand, first and foremost, what does it take to get to where you're going? Do those people that you want to bring along have the capability to contribute to the journey ahead, or are they going to be dead weight? If they have the potential to contribute to the journey ahead and not be dead weight, you then have to vet them. You have to make them show you that they are willing, able and willing to do the work to get where we got to go. And they willing to do it in conjunction with you and not in opposition to you, because they have not done their work. They're insecure, and all they know how to do is take in order to elevate. If you're trying to get somewhere and you're trying to build that squad that's going to eat with you on the way to your success, vet the people around you, family and all. Because I guarantee you, they already see your worth before you even realize. If you just now starting to realize how valuable you are, how dope you are, how talented you are, and you just now starting to feel the motivation and the inspiration to do something about that, to enhance your life, I guarantee you surrounded by people who been knew how dope you are, who been knew how valuable you are, and who looking at you as they meal ticket. And they betting on and praying that you don't wake up so they can continue to take from you and not have to do the work and give back. They want to benefit from what you offer, how you enhance their life, how you enhance the spaces around you, how you amplify the best parts of anybody who comes into your space, right? They want to benefit from that without having to do the work. They want to benefit from that without having to give you anything in return. And so they're praying that you never wake up and that you never figure out how valuable you are and that you never learn how to set boundaries. And that's why you're not living life more abundantly, because they are draining your light. Every time you figure out who you are, every time you take a step forward, every time you elevate and enhance yourself in any way, shape, or form, they right there with their hands out. They right there with some negative statements to try to keep you in check, to keep you connected to them. And so be careful. Be careful and vet the people around you. Test the people around you before you wind up in a situation where you are now connected to individuals who will continue to leech off of you because you said, that's my homie. My homie would never turn on me. My homie would never use me. But if your homie been your homie all these years, watching you work, watching you, get it out the mud, watching you elevate at every turn, and your homie ain't showed up to support. Your homie ain't bought none of your goods and services. Your homie don't promote your stuff. Your homie don't share your stuff. But every time you figure out some new information, your homie taking that information, trying to figure out how they can apply it to their life to come up, your homie is in competition with you. And so is your sister, your cousin, your mama, your daddy, and anybody else who do the same things. So get out the little leagues. Step into the major leagues. Begin to exercise those muscles. And embrace the challenges that's going to come with being great. Playing small ain't never benefited nobody. And it's killing you day by day. And the inheritance that you're supposed to be leaving behind for the next generation. I'm Dr. Shantasia Shorter, the manifestation of peace and blessings earned with every lesson learned, also known as Zaya the Lotus. Your local goddess, Hoodoo Humanitarian, and favorite auntie, bringing you these downloads and showing you how to embrace your divinity in order to live the life that you deserve. If you would like a consultation with me, you can book one at www.risewithzaya.coach. And be looking out later on today. I will be going live from the local distro promoting the Carrie Mae Williams Center, which is a 501c3 I founded in order to support mental health in the Black community, which is directly connected to the history and the importance of Juneteenth. So if you want to see what the Carrie Mae Williams Center is all about, if you know about the Carrie Mae Williams Center and you said at one point or another you spoke to me and you said you wanted to support but you fell out, this is an opportunity to come and reconnect. If you just want to invest in the cause, because we are doing mental health research and we are creating programming that actively reverses the side effects of adverse childhood experiences and childhood trauma, then come see us at the local distro. Come see what we got going on lately. Come see how you can contribute, how you can volunteer, how you can partner. There are so many different levels of involvement that we offer to the community in order to enhance our community. So I look forward to seeing y'all today. If you off today and your job actually did right by you and honored this federal holiday, then come see us at the local distro. It's a family event, but they got stuff for adults and they got stuff for children. They're gonna have a nice little cigar bar. They're gonna have games. It is a partnership between Just Play Entertainment and the local distro, and the Carrie Mae Williams Center will be out there healing Black families as we always do. So I look forward to you know, bonding with my community today. And, you know, just being young, fly, and talented as usual. So come connect with me and everybody else who will be out there and close out Juneteenth weekend with a bang. All right, love y'all to life. Peace.